The cage has officially been locked. The fate of Miami Mike Walker and Joseph Keys has been sealed as they do battle in one of the most hellacious structures in pro wrestling. There is nowhere to run, and there is most certainly nowhere to hide. And to kick things off, first contact with a collar and elbow as they go back and forth, pushing each other against the cage. And Mike gets the first strike that knocks Joseph Keys off his feet. What does that do for the rest of this matchup? Miami Mike Walker got the first blow on the longest reigning MCW heavyweight champion. Oh! And now Miami Mike Walker coming in with some thunderous chops and using his quickness to his advantage over Joseph Keys. You know, the crazy thing is, this isn't even Keys' first steel cage match in this reign as champion. Take you back to last year in his title match against none other than Ken Dixon. Of course, Joseph Keys, as you know, would go on to retain the title. Hence the reason we are here now, as Joseph Keys being the longest reigning MCW heavyweight champion. And Miami Mike Walker, the hottest star in MCW today, has been working his way around the world of the independent pro wrestling scene, as Miami Mike Walker looks to steal this one early and gets quite some height on that drop kick, beautifully connecting with the face of Joseph Keys, and follows a second one that knocks the champion down. Goes for another cover on Keys, but Keys is not willing to stay down. It's much too early for the king to relieve his throne. Keys fighting off Miami Mike Walker, who's trying to grate his face onto the steel. Now it's Miami Mike who blocks. Looking to put away Mike early. Going for it. Put that thumb down, but blocked. Mike was thinking super kick and a boot to the midsection. Spiking through. Oh. And here comes some jabs. And a chop by Mike. Mike getting some nice offense here on Joseph Keys. As Keys counters, but Mike explodes out of the corner with a clothesline. And the fire in Miami Mike Walker lights up the arena. Walker's got his eyes set, but gets caught in midair by Keys. It gets driven into the steel cage, spine first, spine rattling. A miscalculation by Miami Mike. And again getting sent into the cage, but this time face first. And once more, what a crash landing into the cage for Mike as Joseph Keys looks to put him away. But Mike able to get the shoulder up, trying to keep some feeling in his body, is Miami Mike Walker after those brutal throws into the steel cage. Fighting back is Miami Mike Walker. Getting popped up and sent into the cage. Keys has had a response for the last two blow attempts from Miami Mike Walker. And it's all turned out to be Miami Mike Walker getting sent into the cage. Joseph Keys looking to put away Mike. And a sit-out powerbomb by Keys. Miami Mike showing resilience early on. There is nothing like the heart that young man, Miami Mike Walker, has. Day in and day out, he proves he deserves to be where he is, and that is competing with the best of the best, as Miami Mike Walker has turned the tables on Joseph Keys, sending Keys into the cage and lifting the champion up on his shoulders. And Keys has been driven hard into the cage as he's sandwiched between the ropes and the cage. Joseph Keys has been laid out by Miami Mike Walker. Brutally getting rammed in the cage by Miami Mike Walker. You knew it was going to be career-changing, perhaps even life-threatening and life-changing. Matches like these can change the way your body feels when you wake up in the morning. And they are in dangerous territory up at the top rope on the cage. Oh, throat checked Miami Mike Walker, but Joseph Keys got laid out too. Involuntary. While Miami Mike fell down, Joseph Keys and the family jewels aren't feeling so good right now. That's one thing for sure and for certain. As the challenger tries to regroup and get back up to his feet, it's Walker who's getting the first blows after they both got taken down. Mike has Joseph up on his shoulders and driving Keys into the mat and hooks the close leg, looking to put the champion away in the center of the ring, but it's not quite gonna be enough to put the champion away. Rattling the cage, hyping up the fans here at the RJ Meyer Arena in Joppa, Maryland. Miami Mike tuning up, measuring the champion, ready to knock down the throne and secure his own path. But referee Mike Keener gets pushed into the way by Joseph Keys. The ref is down and out. And Keys just dropping Mike from behind. Miami Mike Walker has been dropped down. The referee is out. Joseph Keys is pulling the belt off of Keener. He is gonna make Miami Mike pay for forever wishing that he challenged Joseph Keys for the MCW Heavyweight Championship. Using his quickness to get out of the harm's way as he hammers away and clubs away at the champion. Was trying to close the gap on Joseph Keys, but Joseph Keys able to push Mike away. And as they're both down on the mat, they stare each other down. They have put each other through hell. And they both see the belt. It's a distant away, equidistant, if you will, for both men, but a pump kick by Miami Mike Walker. Certainly that was enough to close the gap. And Miami Mike Walker feels the power in hand as he can inflict as much damage as he wants with that leather belt. And there's one. And the Emperor is getting whipped around. Turning into whipped cream is the heavyweight champion. And the second official in the ring. Oh, and the second official gets set by Joseph Keys into Miami Mike Walker. Now with two officials down, there's no officials. And keep in mind, this cage door is open, which makes it free game. And you know what that means. Joseph Keys loves when there's a free game to play. Play it however you wish. Hooking the arms of Miami Mike Walker to seal the fate What a back body drop by Mike as he realized danger was near. And the knee pad comes down and the running knee into the corner. Knee to the face. And just hammering away on the champion. Sending a message, trying to do whatever he can to keep the champion down. But here come the Hustlers and the Burkharts. The army. The Emperor's soldiers come to his aid. And now the beatdown is here. The Burkharts are laying waste. There's the title. And there he is. Look at this. Javari Wolf and the Zucos and Alex Divine. What a team of warriors assembled from MCW's locker room to clear out the Empire and take back what rightfully belongs to MCW. The tides have shifted. This thing has gone into chaos as the Zucos, Alex Divine, and Javari Wolf even up the playing field. And we are back to where it all began. I was going to say then there were two. But there's always plan B and then plan C. The heavyweight championship has been handed to Joseph Keys. But look who's at the top of the entrance way. It's time for part 2. Devil's Business, being directed by the Dream, Patrick Clark. Oh, God. That's Ken Dixon. That's Ken Dixon. Wait. Miles Hawkins? From the crowd out of nowhere. Everybody's here to bring justice back to MCW. The Mecca. Patrick Clark, watch your back, because here comes the Mecca, Brian Johnson. Everybody's here to make sure Joseph Keys doesn't get his way. And speaking of getting sent, Mecca sent Patrick Clark off the stage, and flying off the stage is Brian Johnson. And Joseph Keys watching all of his plans fall apart. Miami Mike's got some friends too. He's got some allies he's made along the way of his journey. And the journey only grows for Miami Mike Walker, but gets turned inside out by Joseph Keys. The Emperor just laid out Miami Mike Walker. And Miami Mike Walker could be seeing stars as Joseph Keys slowly closes the cage door. Your fate, your life, your legacy is sealed. Joseph Keys is going to once more put an end to any chance of his historic reign ending with that championship in hand. 450 days. No one else has done it. Joseph Keys, the longest reigning MCW heavyweight champion, and looks to see 451 plus as he stares down Miami Mike, who has seen better days. Mike gets the bounce up. There is still hope for Miami Mike Walker as he rips the heavyweight championship from Joseph Keys. Miami Mike, he gets a second shot after what happened at season's beatings. This time, he clocks the champion. And Keys sees blood. The champion is covered in blood. And this is a bloody weekend for sure. Bloody Sunday has come the way for the Emperor and the Fallen Kingdom. The emotions of Keys get the best of him as he runs into a super kick. Miami Mike's up at the top. Take your chance up at the top and a frog splash. Seal the deal. We got a new MCW heavyweight champion. Miami Mike has done it. Miami Mike Walker pulled it out. He has been waiting for this for 9 long years, since the day he stepped foot in this very arena. When he started training at the MCW Pro-Wrestling Training Center, Miami Mike Walker is now at the top. He has sealed his legacy here at MCW amongst the greats. Miami Mike stands tall, stands proud, and he holds that MCW Heavyweight Championship high. The reign of terror is over, and the reign of celebration, as the title has been brought back to life, to where it belongs, to the good faithful of MCW and those who helped even the odds. The allies that Miami Mike has made along the way of his journey, they are all here to support. The empire is done, and the rise of Miami Mike. Congratulations. It's gonna be a party. Miami Mike gave it his all, and Miami Mike stands tall. Miami Mike is your new MCW Heavyweight Champion.